everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, my name is Quita. I show vlogs and also weight loss content. I'm going to be showing you 3 to 4 different low carb meals. I have been eating low carb since June. In the mornings, I like to have coffee, water, or hot tea. I chose to drink green tea this morning with freshly squeezed lemon juice. I no longer eat breakfast, but at the beginning of my low carb journey, I would always eat turkey bacon with some eggs. Sometimes I would add cheese, onions, bell peppers, Spanish, depending on what I had in my icebox. My turkey bacon has a crunch to it, and I like it exactly this way, nearly burnt. My favorite kitchen gadget is my Ninja food processor. This is the largest size that they have available on the market, and I use it to simply chop up my salads. We're going to be having some romaine lettuce. Sometimes I chop my salad items individually, or I add everything in minus the dressing and I chop it that way. It's going to spin around a total of 4 times when you hit the chop button, but I do watch it because if I see that it's chopped to my preference, I'll stop it ahead of time like I did in this clip. Here I'm adding in the spinach, red onion tastes very good in salad. I love to add bell peppers to my salad as well. I love broccoli in my salads, but I do not like to use the food processor. I like to hand chop it myself. Whenever I use it in the food processor, it just makes my whole salad just too crunchy, and I don't like that. I like my broccoli pieces to be in like little chunks. Today I'm pairing my salad with some pan-seared chicken. I always prefer to use boneless chicken thighs over chicken breast. I like to put a little bit of olive oil on my chicken before I season it. I use onion powder, garlic powder, Lawry's seasoned salt, black pepper, and smoked paprika. After seasoning both sides of my chicken, I add some olive oil to a skillet. I add in my chicken and I pan sear it on both sides. Once it's done, I chop up my chicken into little bite-sized pieces. I place my salad onto a plate, top it with chicken, ranch dressing, and Parmesan cheese. So dinner is being filmed on a different day, and the salad that you guys saw me prep earlier is long gone. I don't like my arugula chopped, so I set those pieces to the side to add into my salad later. I'm making a small portion of salad today, so I'm placing all of my ingredients inside the food processor together, and I'm going to chop it all at one time. Here is my arugula that I set to the side. I really enjoy my salad chopped just like this. Sometimes I add sunflower seeds to my salad just to not get bored, just to make it feel like I'm having something different. I order them off of Amazon and they are unsalted. You can also find these at Walmart, but they are salted. I added some Parmesan cheese, ranch dressing. This time I paired it with a hard-boiled egg. I topped it with some smoked paprika, oregano, black pepper. Sometimes I use my everything bagel seasoning, but I don't like to use it a lot because it has some really big chunks of salt on the inside, and I have to try to pick those out. I don't have a version that doesn't have the salt. If you're going to use this, just be careful because you could oversalt your salad with this. I'm pairing my salad with some pan-seared salmon, and I cut the skin off of it. I coated the salmon in some olive oil, and I seasoned it with pink Himalayan salt, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, and black pepper. I placed my olive oil into a skillet. I pan-seared my salmon on both sides for 4 minutes each. I used to always cook my salmon longer than 4 minutes on each side because I was always scared to eat undercooked fish. It's not dried out at all, but it is fully cooked. I like to set a timer when I'm cooking my salmon because sometimes I forget that I'm cooking it and then I end up overcooking it and I dry it out. And I don't like my salmon that way, so that's why I always set my timer. I eat pan-seared salmon quite often, so today I decided to make it a little bit different and do an Alfredo sauce. So I used some chopped up red onion that I already had, and I added some minced garlic, and then I added some heavy whipping cream and mixed it all together. I also seasoned the sauce with the same seasonings I used for the salmon. And of course, I have to do a taste test to see what does it need more of. I forgot to add in my spinach before adding in the Alfredo sauce. I remembered after the fact, so that's the reason I'm adding it in now. Everyone has their own way of how they prefer to, cook their food. I like it better before than placing it in after. To me, the texture of the spinach is different when I put it in the sauce opposed to just putting it in before I add in my sauce. That's the way I prefer it. But it was still good. Now I'm adding in my Parmesan cheese. Now I'm adding my salmon into the sauce. I couldn't find my wide spatula, so I ended up breaking the fish on accident, but that's okay. This is now like my favorite way to eat my salmon. Now, if I was eating carbs, I would have paired it with some fettuccine noodles. I actually did that for my husband, but since I'm eating low carb, I can't have the noodles. And even though I did not have them, it was still good with just the Alfredo sauce. It was really, really good. Hey y'all, so I just finished the salmon that you all saw in the video, and it was scrumptious. It was good. But y'all, that is pretty much what I eat in a day. Typically for me, I would eat 1 to 2 meals a day, and I don't eat breakfast. But if I was to eat breakfast, that's what I would eat. In the beginning, when I first started my low carb journey in June, I would eat that a lot. I kind of got tired of it and I just started skipping out on breakfast. This meal was very, very filling. First meal of the day that I've had. That would be my only meal today. Y'all, that's pretty much what I eat in a day. Nothing fancy. So I just want to bring you all that video to show you all, that's what I've been up to. And, this is my journey. I've been documenting my journey. And I took some pictures today, y'all. Let me show y'all some pictures. I'm seeing the changes in my body. I felt like I reached a plateau because I'm not seeing any changes. I need to start doing some measuring, measuring my body. I haven't did that, but, I'm seeing the changes. Here's a picture of me now, or several pictures I just put on the screen of me. I took them this morning. So that's what I look like today, y'all. I'm seeing the small changes. I'm not dieting in a way to where I'm just losing a bunch of weight all at one time. I'm losing weight slowly but surely. Eating low carb, it works for me. And doing a 3-day water fast here and there, I enjoy it, works for me. And I'm just doing what I enjoy. If I do things I don't enjoy, I'm not going to sustain it, and I'm going to end up going back to what I was doing before. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And of course, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.